It's kind of cool. Just I appreciate that we're able to be here right now.
In a latest sign that life is returning to normal, students from around the U.S. are once again flocking to the nation's capital. It's a trip that's become a rite of passage for many students, but came to a screeching halt during the health crisis. A welcome change for 8th graders like Evan Savoy from Clarkston Junior High School in Clarkston, Michigan.
All of a sudden, instead of you guys can't even be doing your sports together, we don't recommend going to each other's houses. So all of a sudden they're like, all right, on the bus, everybody, we're heading to Washington, D.C., which is great.
Clarkston Junior High School had pushed back their Washington trip for a year, waiting until the COVID-19 case numbers were low and enough tourist sites were open to make their 10-hour bus trip worthwhile. But it comes with new safety protocols that didn't exist pre-pandemic, says Clarkston history teacher Mike Grieve.
Filling out a temperature chart every day and checking their temperatures at the end of the day, and taking, we all took COVID PCR tests before we came here to make sure that we were, COVID free. Even if, even if you're vaccinated, make sure everybody's good. Just like really a lot of different hoops to jump through that we're not used to.
Not all tourist sites are fully open yet, limiting school groups to mostly outdoor stops, including a walking tour of Arlington National Cemetery, photos outside the White House, and a Nationals baseball game. The Washington Monument, for example, was closed to visitors. Still, students are happy to get back to some sense of normalcy.
It's just great to finally be on this trip.